Hey, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. I've got Greg Grunberg from Heroes here.
What's up? I can't tell you how excited I am. Now, I do all kinds of talk shows and stuff. I get really lucky to be on these shows. This is the coolest show.
Oh, you're being nice.
No, I'm not. I mean, you guys are awesome, and I watch your show, and I'm a fan, and so I'm very excited to be here.
Well, thanks for being here. You guys know that Twitter has kind of blown up, but still, people are struggling to grasp how to use it and what to do with it. They just say, I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah,
but
especially, I have to say, especially TV networks, publicists, celebrities, Hollywood.
Pretty good, though. I mean, they're starting it.
They are. I mean, here's what's happening. This is what I see. Is like I Twitter myself. I don't have an assistant or a publicist or anyone twittering for me. And I like it. I like the connection that I have. I like being able to, the one-on-one with people after an episode, or if I'm doing something like talking about my charity or my band or whatever. But a lot of people so I get on Twitter. I'm sure you know about this, but I got on Twitter and I start twittering out that we're finishing episode 3, season 3. Some of the cast, some of the crew, who knows who's going to come back next year, whatever. All of a sudden, Perez Hilton, who follows my Twitter, didn't even know that he follows it. Yeah.
I didn't catch this part, I guess.
This is terrible. Takes it as the show's being canceled.
Oh, no.
Yeah, runs with it and says, Greg Grunberg makes reference to the show being canceled. I never said that ever. To his credit, he did quote me exactly, because it's in print. But I guess you could have taken it that way, but I did not in any way reference the show going away. Just that every year a new crew come in and we're like a family, whatever. So
the networks might get scared by that, right?
Yeah, because they don't have to pick up the show right away.
Yeah.
So, but this forced their hand because suddenly now everyone, and it was all over the world. I was on the cover of the LA Times. I'm like, I'm just a little Twitterer. I'm not like Shaq. I'm not like Rainn Wilson. And but it was good. They picked up our show, which we knew they were going to do, but they picked it up, and everything was fine.
How could you get rid of Heroes?
I
think the geek world would die.
Oh, thank you. That's nice. I hope so. I mean, I hope that they never get rid of it. We're having a great time.
Good.
Yeah.
So there are 2 ways that you use Twitter that I've been really impressed by, and you're using it as a resource and as an effective way, as opposed to just saying, hey, I ate macaroni and cheese today. Although I think you do a little bit of that.
I do a lot of that, and I talk about ranch dressing quite a bit. Way more than I should.
Well, we all have our thing. Mine's bacon.
Yours is bacon?
Yes.
You ever take bacon, dip it in ranch?
I never have, but I should try that.
You got ranch in my bacon. You got bacon in my ranch. So, yes, I actually do use it for our oldest son has epilepsy.
Yes.
And
his name is Jake.
His name is Jake. Jake's doing really well. He had brain surgery this year at Rush Medical Center in Chicago, and they basically saved his life. Between them and UCLA here, I mean, he's doing well, and he's an example of someone who there's 3 to 5 million people who are living with epilepsy on a daily basis. Yeah, and they don't talk about it. That's the main thing. I'm launching a website called talkaboutit.org. Right. To get people to have a discussion and sort of a forum, like a MySpace for people with epilepsy or without, to just find out more about it. If we all talk about it and we're not afraid of it, then we'll find resources to find a cure. Like we talk about AIDS or cancer or anything, we're not afraid to talk about those things.
So why are people afraid of talking about epilepsy? I mean, it's this kind of mysterious thing to me. I have a friend, Dave and Kat Curley, who you've been very encouraging to on Twitter. You've talked back and forth with them, and you've encouraged them a lot, and so I think that's fantastic that you're taking the time out to talk to people. And
Twitter.
Not just say, yes, Twitter.
It's been a good thing, yeah.
But why are people...
Well, have you ever seen someone have a seizure?
I never have, no.
Okay, if you see someone have a seizure, it's scary. It's very scary. And going way back more than 50 years, people thought, as primitive as this sounds, that you were possessed by the devil.
Oh, really? Okay.
The term grand mal means the big evil. We don't use that term anymore. It's called tonic-clonic seizures. It's the more medical term for what's going on. But that's basically it. And also, if you have the potential to have a seizure, some might think you're uninsurable as an actor, or you might create a dangerous workspace, or what, and that's completely a myth. And like, for example, I'll tell you right now, the biggest myth is a lot of people think you stick something in someone's mouth when they're having a seizure because they might choke on their own tongue.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely impossible. Never, ever, ever stick something in anyone's mouth when they're having a seizure, ever.
Is it because for your danger or for theirs?
For theirs. Like, there's this myth that they could choke on their own tongue or they could... No, you turn the person on their side, let them seize, don't hold them down, make sure they're comfortable, make sure nothing's going to fall on them, and they're not going to scrape themselves on the ground or whatever. Because if anything comes up, like if they spit up or something, it'll come out, so you're on their side, and that's it. Let them ride it out. They're going to be fine. Absolutely fine. They're going to wake up, not know where they are, and be, you know, a little bit out of it, but that's fine. And if you're scared, call 911, of course. But there's that stigma attached, and that's the biggest problem. So we have events like what's coming up on March 28th in D.C., which
and
is...
you're heading out there to do some stuff about that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm the
fun.
chair of the event. It's walkforepilepsy.org. Please go to walkforepilepsy.org and support our team. We're the Jake's Crazy Brainwaves, okay?
I like the name.
Yeah, and they're going to be over 10,000 people, probably between 10 and 15,000 people. We had a great turnout last year.
That's awesome.
If you're in D.C., come out, walk with us. If you're not, you can be a virtual walker or just sponsor us for $1. I mean, I'm trying to get all my Twitterers to, you know, my followers. I call them peeps.
Twitterers.
I hate followers.
Twitter peeps.
What is the followers? Who wants to be a follower?
I know. It's kind of like, it encourages that stalkish
Totally. It's
mentality.
weird.
Yeah, but yeah, Twitter peeps.
Twitter peeps. My
Donate
Twitter peeps.
$1.
Donate $1, donate $5, whatever you can donate. But
Okay.
it's what's great is go to the website, learn something about epilepsy, and talk about it with someone else. Actually, this Thursday it will be live. So you know what?
Cool.
Go to talkaboutit.org. Every celebrity you can imagine is on that website and supporting us and telling people to talk about it and not be ashamed of it and all that stuff. So
I'm so excited that you're using Twitter in that effective manner, you know, and so that's a great thing.
You know what's weird though is that you can't spam on Twitter.